Welcome back to Sailing Out of Sight. Last week, you saw us get lost.
Well, I got us lost.
Let's ask somebody for directions.
Bonnie got to stretch her legs and take a run on the beach. Join us this week on a surprise adventure. Welcome back to Sailing Out of Sight. I'm Diane. This is Craig. And this is our pirate pup, Bonnie. Learning as we go. Together, we are sailing out of sight in search of blue water.
We are headed into
Dolphin Research Center.
Dolphin Research. We're going to see what the dolphins got going on. Check it out and let you know what we find.
Let me buy you some lunch.
I'm having my vitamin C. What? Reading at La Nina.
We're eating at La Nina's, and we're going to go call a cab and go to the Dolphin Research Center. And then when that's over, the plan is to go back and get the last round of provisioning at the grocery store at Publix, and then back to the boat. It'll be a full day. Doesn't sound like much, but it always ends up being long.
It's always a process, and it takes time. And it's okay. What else do we have to do?
Eat lunch. We're at the Dolphin Research Center in Marathon. Let's go see if we can have some fun.
We'll get you with the program where you get to meet them and get some handshakes.
Let's start from the beginning.
How did it all begin? Milton Santini, a commercial fisherman, was the first person to bring dolphins to Grassy Key. In the 1940s, he collected dolphins for marine parks and aquariums. In 1955, he brought in Mitzi. A short time later, Milton broke his back. While doing his therapy on the dock, he accidentally dropped a ball into the water, which Mitzi retrieved. This was just the beginning. Milton and his wife Virginia established the first dolphin training facility on these grounds. Knowing nothing about the formal training of dolphin, Milton watched and observed and actually learned from the dolphins. In 1963, Mitzi, Mr. Gipper, and Little Bit became the stars of Flipper. And I can tell you, on Saturday nights, as my friends and I sat around, we couldn't wait to hear this.
They call him Flipper, Flipper, faster than lightning.
After Mitzi's passing in 1972, Milton was brokenhearted. He erected a monument for her and sold the property. The property is now known as the Dolphin Research Center. Thanks to Milton, the lagoons in the Dolphin Research Center are very deep. He used dynamite to blast deep lagoons for his beloved dolphins. Flipper's legacy remains. Mr. Gipper, used for his tail walk, and Little Bit, used for her aerials, had a relationship that resulted in Tercy, who will turn 50 in November of 2023.
The fences are just there for their protection.
But do they know they can jump over?
But do they know they can jump over? Probably. Now, dolphins don't typically jump over things because they do have a blind spot directly in front of their face because their eyes are so wide set. So they're not really inclined to jump over things naturally. Oh, I think he's going for it this time. Woo! Nice challenge! Oh, he's excited about that. Remember, that's a pretty big issue with trash out in the wild. This is challenge flying forward tail walk out here. Woo! Good challenge! That's excellent! In your circle! There we go. And here goes Pat. So he's going to be doing his front flip. So check this one out. They don't leave. They might, we had a dolphin once break out of this lagoon here, swim around and try and come back in the other side and things like that. But it really just comes down to what they have in the lagoon. Do they have everything that they want? Do they have everything that's interesting to them? So we don't really have a problem with space. Oh, nice catch. And especially here at Dolphin Research Center, because we do have a fairly large facility. Per government regulations, we are well under capacity.
Dolphins can swim 16 to 18 miles an hour in distances shorter than a mile. They cruise between 8 and 10 miles an hour for longer distances. When they're taking it easy, they go anywhere from 4 to 6 miles an hour. This lagoon has 5 young male dolphins in it, and boys will be boys. These boys didn't want to listen to the trainers. They still wanted to play and roughhouse and have fun. So what happened? The trainers backed off, let the boys play, have fun, and then they were ready to do their work.
That's what you're loaded, right? So dense connected tissue. But it's so dense in fat that they make up this. Look, give me a round of applause for that.
This is Louie, rescued in 2010 from an oil spill off the coast of Louisiana. Covered in oil and with multiple injuries, he was given a 5% chance of survival. He beat the odds and not only survived, but thrived.
Ah, there's some of that speed there. Again, short distance, man.
I got the opportunity to go down and be close to the dolphins. I was able to put my hand in the water and let them glide underneath my hand. It's hard to put into words just what it felt like. It's almost like when you glide your hand over glass that is wet. You could feel the strength even though they just were gliding. They are amazing creatures. You can't be sad when there's a dolphin close by. This is Jax. In 2006, at approximately 6 to 8 months of age, Jax was spotted swimming alone and injured in the St. John River. He was injured most likely from an attack by a bull shark. He was injured, orphaned, and was rescued and taken to the Gulf World Marine Park and later to the Dolphin Research Center. If you look closely, you can see where the bite was taken out of his dorsal fin. I got to shake hands with Delta. He was born at the center in 2009. His flippers felt almost like hard plastic. After a fun-filled and informative day, it was time to head back.
Well, we got round 2 of provisioning here. Now if we can get back to the boat without it being too wet.
Okay, so call me crazy, but we never have a video of us returning to the boat. So yes, I put a video in reverse showing us reversing back to the boat. We had no sooner gotten back to the boat when this happened. These guys were maybe 20 feet off of our bow.
One's got a hurt, oh, there we go. One has a hurt dorsal fin.
The longer they stayed, the closer they got to the boat, and actually swam up and down the side of the hull on their side, looking up at us.
I can't tell.
Should have a camera on Bonnie.
No.
What's going on, Bonnie? What's going on?
Follow us on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Don't forget to subscribe, give us a thumbs up, and leave us a comment. Thanks for watching.